Hello, everybody, and welcome. Steve from OpenBOM. In today's video, we're going to take a little deeper dive into OpenBOM Design and how we manage project data as an engineer. How we manage our engineering data in OpenBOM Design. OpenBOM Design, as you know, is a vault with that has controls and synchronization and ability to share my CAD files with my colleagues. So let me go ahead and get started. We're going to kind of take a little bit of a deeper dive, so just kind of bear with me here. First thing we're going to do is my OpenBOM team administrator is going to create a project for me. In this case, they created a project called Road Bike, and you can see I don't have any data in there yet. But that they created that and made that available to me as an engineer on the team. Next, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open my CAD data, and I'll just kind of show you quickly, just like all engineers, I've got a folder called CAD on my PC. And in this case, I've got the 8001 here, and I opened the 8001 assembly, which is my bicycle, in SolidWorks. So I've got my data open. I'm ready to put this into OpenBOM Design, which will store all these files on the cloud, make versions, let me share them, all the things that engineers need to do. So I start off by opening up the Workspace Manager, and I see that the Road Bike R1 project is available to me. So step one here is to associate my local folder from my CAD area here. You can see I've got a lot of other data, but associate this local folder with my project. So I'm going to go ahead and select that 8001 and select that folder. All right, and we can see here that that is associated with my road bike project. Next, I'm just going to kind of show you a sample of what of a sync report here for the road bike, and we can see that there's no server file yet, so all this data is going to be uploaded. So the next thing to do is just go ahead and synchronize it. So when I click on Smart Sync, OpenBOM is making a comparison of local files to files that may or may not already exist on the server. We use an algorithm to determine which one is the newest one, and then we start uploading all that data. I can see here my fonts are a little bit clipped. I've got font scaling turned up, so kind of it'll look better on your screen. So we'll go ahead and let all of these files synchronize. Okay, I paused that for just a second while the files were uploading. It took about a minute to do that. And we get a notice here that our road bike project has been updated. So let's take a look at this. So what happened? We just uploaded all the data for our road bike. So now I could delete all my local files and resynchronize from here. It's important to note that on this upload, we made a version of each one of these files. So there are the list of versions will be displayed here, and we can go back in history through the versions and find earlier renditions if we need to. So that's a process for uploading. Let's make a change and see what happens. I'm going to go back to SolidWorks, and I'm going to look at this headset, for example. Okay, I'm going to change it. I'm going to modify this radius right here. I'm going to set that to 10 millimeter, and I'm just going to save this file back. And I'm going to synchronize my project again. Back to Workspace Manager. I think we can, if we run a sync report, these are always kind of interesting ahead of time. We can see that there should be one file that will need to be updated. There it is right there. Local file is newer. And if I say show local files only, it's much easier to see. So that 8005 will be up is what I expect to be updated. Here we go. Let's go ahead and run this report or run the synchronization. And let's see what we get. Again, OpenBOM drops through the files, does a quick comparison, make sure to find out what's new. So we're going to send one file. Let's take a look and see what that looks like. A quick check here. I can sort by version. And I will see that there is one file here at the top, the 8005. It now has two versions. I can take a little deeper dive into the version history. And if I needed to go back in time and maybe get an earlier rendition of that file or anything, I can download those files right here. So let's kind of recap. We created the road bike project. We ran the workspace manager inside of our CAD. We linked it up to a local file. Again, if right now I'm going through a single user use case, when in my next video, I'll show how I work with a colleague. And keep in mind, a colleague's location for these files might be different on their machine. But we linked it up to the local file. We did a quick check on the file sync report to see what was going to happen. Then we ran Smart Sync. We got all those files up into our OpenBOM project. They were automatically versioned and they are immutable from that point on. So in the next videos, I'll deal with how we lock individual files, how we work collaboratively with other colleagues on our team. So I hope you enjoyed this. Love to hear from you at support@openbom.com. Thanks.